So what excites me about the electrical industry? Well, with a background in taking younger people and adding them into the electrical industry, I like the things that are new and emerging. So things like micro-renewable energy sources that will be rapidly developing over the coming years, along with things like car charging units and smart technology. We're expected to develop basic understanding in the teaching environment of, say, one-way, two-way lighting circuits and different wiring systems, but can we further develop people so they have a greater understanding of what the electrical industry will look like as they exit their apprenticeships and as they're working within the electrical industry. So what connects me to the electrical industry then? So as a young man leaving school, very keen on maths, very keen on using my hands, I looked at an industry that would develop those skills further. So I went for the electrical industry. I like the thinking behind the science behind it, but also the practical element, giving me a wide range of skills that I could develop. And the company I chose to develop those skills was formerly known as Eastman's Electricity, now known as Western Power, gave me the opportunity to work on both the grid, jointing, overhead lines, as well as street lighting, but also commercial, domestic and industrial environments. So I got a vast range of skills that I picked up, and that was something that really excited me as a young person, something that I further developed as I moved into my teaching career. So I got to take those skills that I learned in the workplace and embed those into the learning practice that I did after I come out of Western Power. Do I enjoy the electrical industry? Absolutely yes. I enjoyed all my time as a contracting electrician, and I absolutely embraced the change of career when I went into teaching. I love working with younger people, so I can develop them into being electricians, but we also have adults that train as well. But I've also got the contact still with electrical wholesalers and the banter that brings, as well as contracting electricians, so I get the best of both worlds in my current working environment. Okay, so market challenges then. So we've seen a big development in wiring systems over the short period of probably 10 years, but we're going to look at that developing even more as we move forward. So the challenges are perhaps the traditional electricians change. So we're looking for somebody more computer or electronic based as we go to smart, and also as we look to go towards micro-renewable energies and the dangers with introducing another source of power to an electrical installation that already is sourced from the supply authorities. So the challenges for new people and people within the industries are very similar. It's about the fast pace of change and making sure that we keep up with those changes, and that's the challenges we currently face.
Here we go. Back on.
So what specialisms do I bring to eFIXX? I'd like to think me and Joe bring that element of fun with our video content and our articles. I'd like to think also that we try and give the video a journey. So whether you've been an apprentice or an electrician, that you learn something through the process of watching the video or reading the article, and hopefully both together. So that comes back to the teacher in us. So we broke something down and had a look at it. We don't know what it is. We've learned something by the end of it, so we've understood how it works. We've posed that question. Maybe it's an installation issue. We've posed the question, but what, and if, and why, and how? And then by the end of the video content or article, we've actually answered the question the electrician or apprentice is actually asking before they start watching the actual product, video, or reading the article that we've produced.